home.
Hey folks, David Olney here. This is Free Fall, and this is my secret bunker. Do stuff here. I'm at home, not where you usually see me. Okay, so what I need to fill you in on. Oh, this show is called You Never Know. Did I say that? Okay. What's coming up? August 3rd is the Wednesday from 6 to 8 at the 5 spot in East Nashville. It's the sort of 4 out of 5 Wednesdays in August. I'll be playing there at 6 to 8, and then on Wednesdays. And then I got this radio show, WXNA FM. Go on Google and put that in, and they tell you you can be streaming the show. And that happens 11 to noon on Tuesdays, 11 to noon Central Time. So, listen in. It's an interesting thing. I'm still trying to figure it out. And, it's a learning process. So, I'm going to get up a little closer here. I got to thinking about, and I thought about this for years, and I may have actually said something about this. I wanted to write some songs that had to do with spies, and why they do what they do and how they do it, and what the nature of it is, which seems to me it's lying. You're presenting yourself in a way that you aren't really that way. You're not really, pro-USA. You're actually a Soviet spy, or you're, from some other place. So, and it's weird because the lie is so pervasive that if you're married or something like that, you've got to lie to your wife or husband about the fact that you're a spy. And that seems weird to me, except I got to thinking about it. We all kind of do that. We all have this aspect of our lives where we don't really tell people what's really going on. Anyway, so this is a song I wrote some years back, and it's called Running from Love. I've been running, I've been hiding, I've been staying undercover. Oh, I've been running from love. This darkness, these shadows, they're all I ever wanted. Oh, I've been running from love. You stand alone, they call you strong. All this strength is killing me. This strength is gonna take me to my grave. Night comes, wind calls, this rain is surely falling. Oh, I've been running from love. I'm ready, come get me. I won't give you no trouble. Oh, I've been running from love. You stand alone, they call you free. All this freedom's killing me. This freedom's gonna take me to my grave. I'm ready, come get me. I won't give you no trouble. Oh, I've been running from love. Been running, I've been hiding, I've been staying undercover. Oh, I've been running from love. Stand alone, they call you proud. All this pride is killing me. This pride is gonna take me to my grave. You stand alone, and they call you strong. All this strength is killing me. This strength is gonna take me to my grave. This strength is gonna take me to my grave. This strength is gonna take me to my grave. All right, that's called Running from Love. And, okay, so it's this attempt to kind of think about the attitude and, motivation or whatever of spies. I personally am not a spy, although if I were, I would say that I wasn't a spy, so you can't really believe that. Whatever. But I do have to count on lying my way through certain situations in life. I don't care who you are. Mother Teresa had to lie. It's just, there's no way around it. You can't tell the whole thing. So I was thinking about what makes, okay, the reason I'm thinking about it is, plug the book. This book, Drunken Angel by Alan Kaufman. He's a guy that I met in New York at a show at Catherine Bloss's house concert, great place to play, and he was there, and that's how I got to meet him. And he's been a part of the literary scene in New York City, but also in Israel, and he's lived this kind of amazing life, and was in the Israeli army, and just descended into the lowest depths of hell, and then risen and gone back. I mean, it's really a truly interesting person. And I read this stuff and go, I never did that stuff. So, how do you, what makes a person interesting? Or if you haven't, climbed Mount Everest, are you an uninteresting person? And it seems to me, or at least I'm hoping, that what makes you interesting is things that you think. I mean, this guy, Alan Kaufman, Drunken Angel, lived an interesting life, and he's a good writer, and he can write about it. Most of us, what's interesting about us is the way we think about things, I think. So, anyway, also, another part of this about the spies and lying and what makes a person interesting, and you tend to embellish things. If you sit around a bunch of people that used to hitchhike, and there's 4 of them, and you go around and they're telling stories, each one gets more and more outrageous. And, it just didn't happen that way. I mean, it's not a coincidence that the third person who tells a hitchhiking story just happens to have one that tops the other 2, and then the 4th person. We all embellish about our lives. So, oh, yeah, so I'm doing this play. And, it's Comedy of Errors. It's going to be happening in the park, in Centennial Park here in Nashville. I have to think about this stuff, because when you speak Shakespeare, you've got to say, you've got to say all that stuff. Okay, so actors. they're out there saying that they're, you know, other people. I mean, the whole premise of acting is based on a deceit, if you look at it that way. But it turns out that, you know, one of the best ways to get some kind of truth is to, like, go see a play, go see a movie, you know, some kind of art form, which may be totally fabricated, will deliver the punch better than reading a list of facts. And that's interesting to me. I hope it's interesting to you. Anyway, that's what I got for this week, and I'll see you next time around. Bye-bye. You never know